Do you find yourself a bit clueless when it comes to finding the right Father's Day gift? I think a lot of people feel like that, right? Yeah. So maybe you're in a time crunch and that's keeping you from doing some serious shopping, or perhaps you're on a tight budget.
Yeah, a lot of things can go into what do we buy for Dad for this? But that's why we've got Local 4 lifestyle editor John Jordan with us to give us some simple ways to elevate your effort without a lot of expense.
Correct.
Yes.
Hi, John.
I do talk about elevating all the time, as Dad can attest. But in my mind, elevation doesn't necessarily require the expense. It's about the effort, and that can be so much more meaningful.
Okay.
Absolutely. So tell us about how we can elevate our gifts this Father's Day.
Okay, so think about who your dad is, you know, like his hobbies, his interests. We were just talking about this in the break. I think a universal dad thing is outdoor grilling. My theory is that this goes way back to primal man, spearing the woolly mammoth, you know, bonfire in front of the cave.
Okay.
But that DNA still exists. It's the same skill set that is required to go to Costco and fight your way through the crowds to get the best slab of ribs.
Okay.
Like a
Exact same thing, right?
Dad's gonna feel more dadlier, manlier with a grill. Grilling it up.
like that.
They're often, you know, the sole griller in the family. There are exceptions.
Okay.
But think about that experience, okay? So you could get, for instance, some nice tools. These are from the dollar store, and they're actually really good. What was the, is there a price in there?
$8.
$8 for that whole set.
That's good.
That's weird.
Well, so
The dollar store, $8.
it's not weird. Well, right.
I thought it was $1.
So,
okay, $8 isn't bad
It's
though.
from the $8 store.
From the $8 store.
Yeah. Okay. So, but the way you would elevate that. Get a grill scraper. Tati had no clue what
I had
this
no
was.
idea what that was.
She's not the griller in the family.
No.
Okay, so you're adding an effort, okay? Then take it up another notch, okay? Accompany your dad, you know, for the whole grilling process. Don't leave him alone in the patio while everybody else is having a good time. Engage, you know, have conversation.
Spend time with Dad.
Spend time. Take it up another notch. Take Dad before to Eastern Market. You know, go get some prime meats. Make a field trip out of it. So your investment might be $8 from the $8 store. You could add $3. I think this was $3 for the scraper. So your investment could be $11, but you could add so much more.
That's right. The quality time is really important.
Time is priceless.
Yes.
And let's be honest, that's what dads want.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Time with their children.
Yep.
Yeah.
That is so sweet. And so then it's just like adding something very simple, which is your time to a very simple gift.
Yep. It could be about education. For instance, maybe your dad's, you know, casual wear is not quite up to par. Maybe he's still wearing, you know, old stuff that's wrinkled and, you know, has, you know, pilling on it. Teach them about high-tech fabric, okay? Because you know there's sweat wicking fabric. You know you can't ruin stuff like this.
Yeah, the technology has come a long way.
So for his chore core, I just made that up.
And I was like, what is
His
that?
chore clothes.
Yeah.
Okay. You could like upgrade it, and again, these are $5 shorts.
That's a great.
Wow.
But
Where'd you get these from? The $5 store?
from the $5
Okay,
store.
got it.
So think about this though, okay? Just because Dad could mow the lawn in this combo,
Oh, look at John.
you could teach Dad how to go out on the town in the same mowing t-shirt by adding a blazer.
But we need to wash it in between.
Let's hope so.
Yes. Yes, but
But that's so cool. It looks great on John.
So teach, and I'll tell you,
Everyone can't pull that off.
just about any guy can wear a camo t-shirt and a black blazer and look cool.
Okay.
Okay? So that's, you know, educating your dad
Yeah, that's
on
important.
many levels.
That's important.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the gift of organization. 'Cause that's more my speed. That's my lane.
That's a great gift. We've done segments in the past about organizing, but think about, you know, dads are harried and they're, you know, they're often just scattered. You know, they all have a junk drawer. So get your dad organized. $1.25 for something like this. I like this thing. All right, this is, look, it just unfolds
I love these.
like this.
For the sock drawer.
For socks, for ties, for whatever you want to put in there. There are
my
all
dad would
kinds
love that.
of, you know, these fabric cubes. You can, you know, put a little, you know, tag on here.
It's good for
there,
winter
There are
scarves.
so many ideas that are so inexpensive. If your dad is maybe of a certain age, get him something that is, you know, failing eyesight friendly.
A little bit bigger.
I'm just
Yeah.
about
nice.
in this
Great.
category.
And I'm thinking with this, you can spend time with your dad organizing his closet or
Yeah.
his drawers. Just a great
Get it
quality
started.
time.
Yeah, get it started for dad.
And $1.25, or you could fill it with designer socks and spend $500.
Yeah, there you go.
You know, everybody has a different budget.
Exactly.
Thanks so much for these great ideas.
awesome. That's awesome.
advice.